How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we are going to be tackling another article from Dexerto, and yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about Twitch, as Twitch bans accusations of sexual favors between streamers and staff. Oh boy, this is going to be a tall one to tackle. Let's get into this. As part of Twitch's revamped community guidelines, a number of very specific rules have caught the eye of streamers and audiences alike. One particular note prohibits accusations that a streamer was not banned due to sexual favors. Now, we have had this type of thing spread around. We have had this thing accused and memed on and stuff like that. Like, there have been countless instances where you would have specific Twitch streamers that would do things that they wouldn't get banned for, but yet if someone else was to do the exact same thing, or maybe even less, instant ban. They would be perma-banned, and one such example would be Alinity. I mean, from the countless amount of times that she has harassed and abused her animals on stream, to actually showing her boob as well. And the thing is, she didn't get banned for any of it. She herself had to give herself that ban. Twitch didn't give her that ban. Alinity gave herself that ban. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So there's a lot of understanding behind why people might speculate how there's certain people that can get away with things on the platform, and, you know, sexual favors happens to cross their mind and stuff like that. So, I mean, it isn't totally unreasonable to speculate on it, but you know, it's really interesting how Twitch these days are baby-proofing their platform. I mean, they had recently banned the term blind plays because it's somehow offensive and ableist to blind people. Okay, that's a pretty big stretch there, if I'm going to be completely honest with you there. They had also recently banned words like simp, incel, and virgin, all of which aren't really all that derogatory or offensive or anything like that. And the thing is that, you know, a lot of the times when those words are used, it's usually under the context of jokes or memes or anything like that. And it seems like that you really can't even joke and meme about anything on Twitch without risking yourself being banned or suspended or whatever. And it's just absolutely ridiculous, if I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes a meme, sometimes serious. There has often been talk about streamers getting off lightly with otherwise bannable violations of Twitch TOS by essentially bribing the moderation team. And, you know, like one such example, as I had alluded to earlier, would be with Alinity and her behavior on the platform that involved the abuse and harassment of her animals, as well as, you know, having a nip slip on live stream and stuff like that. Things like that would have easily been a bannable offense for like 99% of other streamers, you know what I'm saying? And that's just being generous, but Alinity was getting away with it just time and time again, and, you know, there's a reason why she's kind of more infamous than famous, because, you know, people would talk about how unfair Twitch is when it comes to their preferential treatment towards Alinity. And, you know, things like this, it's like, when it says sometimes a meme, sometimes serious, like, yeah, sometimes these accusations are from a serious mindset, because it's like, what is Twitch doing here? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, also saying sometimes a meme, you know, this whole thing is also a meme, you know, depending on the context and stuff like that. But it seems like, you know, you can't joke or meme about anything without, like I said, putting yourself at risk of getting in trouble with Twitch. Most often, it's an accusation leveled against female streamers with claims that they receive favorable treatment from Twitch staff through personal relationships or outright sexual favors. Yeah, we've already kind of touched base on that, but let's keep going. In Twitch's new policy going into effect January 2021, such as accusations will be considered under the sexual harassment section of the community guidelines prohibited on Twitch. Oh boy. So you can't even talk about these things without you being on the hook for being, you know, accused as being a sexual harasser, thanks to, you know, these new standards that Twitch is, you know, going to be invoking next month. Like, wow. Like, just absolutely wow. I am I am mind blown here. The section in question is labeled making derogatory statements about another person's perceived sexual practices or sexual morality. Under this heading, there are 4 specific rules. Alleging that a person is sexually immoral due to their attire or physical appearance. Okay. Stating that a person's attire reflects negatively on their sexual practices. Okay. Suggesting that a person's channel is only popular or has not been banned due to sexual favors. Now, this is the one that, kind of stands out the most. Like, we've been kind of talking about this throughout the video thus far. Repeatedly, negatively targeting another person with sexually focused terms such as whore or virgin. Now, here's the thing, okay? There are objectively bad and derogatory terms out there, such as slut, cunt, retard, whore. Like those terms are, quite barbaric in comparison to, say, something like virgin or simp or, incel or something like that. But yeah, let me make this perfectly clear here. Nobody on the platform deserves any form of harassment. None whatsoever. Be it sexually, emotionally, physically, you name it, okay? Nobody deserves to be harassed on the platform, and especially, they don't deserve to be put through sexual harassment. That is, without question, something that should be within agreements for everyone here. No one should be subjected to that type of harassment here. But, at the same time, if you are bringing certain things into question and you're doing so in a very respectful manner, then how would that be in line with sexual harassment like they had claimed, like, right here? That in this new Twitch policy going into effect January 2021, such as accusations will be considered under the sexual harassment section of the community guidelines. Like, how would that, bringing something legitimate into question that involves another person's behavior and, they repeatedly get away with those type of offenses in comparison to, say, someone else that would get banned for something much less? It's like, you kind of have to bring that into question here, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's keep going here. The 4th rule already received a lot of attention on social media for banning terms like virgin and simp, but the 3rd rule has perhaps gone somewhat unnoticed. It lays out 2 very specific stances, claiming a streamer is popular due to sexual favors to Twitch staff, or that it helped them avoid a ban. This kind of claim has been made repeatedly about some of the most high-profile female streamers, namely Pokimane, Alinity, and Amaranth here. And, again, it's like we have to ask, like, what really does go behind the scenes, like, when it comes to the dealings of even some of the most popular Twitch streamers, be it male or female, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta ask yourself that. But the reason may be so explicitly mentioned here is perhaps due to the controversy around Twitch's now former partnerships manager, Hassan Bolkhari. I apologize if I butcher the pronunciation here. Hassan was fired by Twitch in September after accusations of sexual misconduct and soliciting images from partnered streamers. Ooh, fuck. That is... woohoo! That's a big oof right there. A big, big yikes. Nobody in power should be doing that shit, especially. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Wow. Wow. Yeah, wow. Holy shit. I am kind of speechless after reading that bit there. Holy cow. So this rule perhaps equally aims to protect Twitch staff from such accusations as much as it protects the streamers. So, again, like, you can't even make any speculations or guesses or jokes in that manner. Otherwise, you would risk yourself being banned off of Twitch. Wow. Crucially, what will perhaps be most difficult for Twitch when this new policy comes into effect on January 22nd, 2021 will be enforcement. It's important to note that Twitch will issue bans for violations that take place outside of Twitch too. So, on other social media, for example. Okay, so there, from this last paragraph right here, like, let me just highlight this. they are actually trying to step out of their lane to police their streamers and their, their content creators and stuff like that on other platforms. So, I mean, you can't do this on other platforms. Like, you can't joke about it, you can't talk about it, you can't mention it. Like, if I was a Twitch streamer and, they came across this video, I could potentially, like, be in trouble by Twitch's standards, like, based on, what's being said here. Again, it's important to note that Twitch will issue bans for violations that take place outside of Twitch, too. So, yeah. Holy shit. Like, that is... Wow, Twitch. Like, I know that, there's been a lot of petty shit recently that, you guys have been pulling, but this takes the cake. This tops the line. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Wow. I'm gonna really need a minute to process this after the video's over, but holy shit. What do you guys think about this, ladies and gentlemen? Are you guys in agreement with this or not? At the end of the day, all I'm doing is just giving my own opinions. But, if you guys happen to have any opinions that differ from mine, that's A-okay. I would more than love to hear out what you guys have to say regarding what we just talked about here. So thank you guys for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day or night, depending on your time zone. And as always, your boy will see you guys in the next video.